Welcome to the Hilton Performing Arts Center. I'm Rick Davis, the Executive Director, and before you come here to see the wonderful dancers of the Manassas Ballet Theater on this stage, I'd like to take you on a little tour of the place. This is Merchant Hall, our largest space, seating just over 1,100 audience members. In any given season here, you can see performers from around the country and around the world, and from around the corner too, since the Hilton Center is the home of Manassas and Prince William County's finest performing ensembles. And besides being a beautiful theater, Merchant Hall also has terrific sightlines and great acoustics, which means you can see and hear everything. The Hilton Performing Arts Center opened its doors in May 2010, and already almost 200,000 people have participated in activities here, from onstage to backstage in the audience, classes, camps, meetings, even weddings. The center is a partnership between Prince William County, George Mason University, the City of Manassas, and the Commonwealth of Virginia. So in a very real sense, this center is your center. And there's a lot to see and do here, so let's keep looking around. Every 6 weeks, a new art show comes to the Hilton Center, and one of those shows features student works from Prince William County. This is our Gregory Family Theater. We call it the Black Box Theater, but as you can see, it's neither black nor a box. It's a flexible space that can be set up according to the needs of any production. Welcome to the scene shop, where sets are put together and painted and equipment is tested and maintained, all part of the unseen but very important backstage life of an arts center. Walk with me through these big double doors. These doors, oh, hello, Kevin. These doors are designed to be big enough to get any kind of scenery at all, from the scene shop onto the Merchant Hall stage. And in fact, I think we could even get an elephant through here. And now we're back in Merchant Hall, where very soon you'll be seeing the dancers of the Manassas Ballet Theater. Before I turn the program over to Amy Grant-Wolf, the director of the ballet, I'd just like to say a word or two about how I came to love watching ballet. Now, this part of the story doesn't begin with ballet, it begins with soccer. And I have a confession to make. I used to think soccer was really boring. But then a strange thing happened. Team USA, you remember, did really well in the World Cup and then really fantastic in the Olympics. And I started to pay attention. I started to really watch. And I started to understand the rules of the game. I came to appreciate the skill and the strength and the athleticism of the players. And now, in a good soccer match, I'm on the edge of my seat. And it's the same thing with ballet. Now, I hope Amy's not listening to this, but I used to find ballet just as boring as I found soccer until I learned the rules of the game. And in ballet, those rules are called choreography. So we're going to take you backstage into the studios of Manassas Ballet Theater, and you'll spend some time with Amy and the dancers learning some of those rules, learning about choreography. And I just know that you'll come to love ballet as much as I do.
Hello, I am Amy Grant-Wolf, Artistic Director of Manassas Ballet Theater. Like Rick, a lot of people at first think that they will be bored by ballet, but I am here to show you why ballet can be very exciting. First of all, ballet is both athleticism and artistry. As far as the athleticism, our dancers come in day after day after day after day, month after month, year after year, all their lives working on the steps that go into the ballet that you see on stage. They are trying to perfect these steps, so they do them over and over again, and each time trying to do it better than the time before. A ballet dancer jumps differently than, say, a basketball player. Yes, we have to use our thigh muscles and our calf muscles and our feet muscles, but we have to do so turned out, and we have to do so in a graceful manner. It does not get reflected in our upper body. We hold ourselves. At the same time, we are as forcefully as possible pushing against the stage and using every muscle to get as high as we can up into the air with pointed feet, turned out muscles, and grace. Also, the female dancer on point. We have to balance on the tips of our toes and make it look as if we're standing as easily on our whole foot. In the artistry, you need to look into your partner's eyes and your partner needs to look into your eyes. Likewise, you reach to the audience. You look out into your audience and communicate with them. You reach out to your audience. The Hilton Performing Arts Center is actually one of the best theaters in the world for this connection because it is very intimate. It was built up and not out. No seat is more than 85 feet from the stage. So you as a performer stand on that stage and you feel like you can almost touch your audience. And likewise, your audience feels like they can almost touch you.
Thanks, Amy. See what I mean about the strength and skill of the dancers and the beauty of the movement? Now, just one more thing. A word or two about how to be a good audience member for a live performance. The main thing to remember is that the performers on stage are people too, and they can hear you and see you. So no talking, no texting, no web surfing, no checking the time, no taking photographs or making any recordings, nothing that would distract the performers on stage or your fellow audience members. Feel free to applaud and cheer, laugh and cry if the performance earns it. Just be courteous to those around you and those on stage so that everyone can enjoy the magic of live performance. We look forward to seeing you at the Hilton Center soon and often.